Hello, everybody. Hello. We got a good show coming up to you today. Real quick, though, before we get running, before we get started, our 1 minute membership. So glad I found such an amazing group. And I don't know if you guys noticed it with the intro, and it's going to also be on the outro. There is a special thank you to the members of this channel. So thank you for being members. Thank you for being here. So, guys, gentlemen, how y'all doing? Oh, I'm sorry, Professor Chaos and Rabbit. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I had a nice day at work. Got a day off tomorrow to prep for the 4th with the kiddos, and it'll be a good day.
Outstanding. Yes. Yeah. Kind of, a little busy at work myself. We had meetings with legal, talk about certain accounts and that kind of thing. But it is what you got to do. So, earlier this week, everyone's aware by now that my information's got leaked. People who basically just don't have a life spent hours and probably, I don't know, months, days searching Facebook and other social media for any clues who I am and that kind of thing. And, you know, it is what it is. They found me. But they also said some things about my very first video. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I will agree with them. It did suck. I mean, it was my first video. I did not know what the heck I was doing. All right. I mean, that would be a fair statement, right?
Usually, my first videos tend to suck too.
Yeah. I'm not thinking if it's the first time you ever did anything, it would suck.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
You gotta get good at a thing. Practice first.
yeah. So, here, you know what? Why don't I just play this clip? And when I play this clip, I'm going to just so we have something to look at on the screen. Let's just throw the thumbnail up. Let's just play this clip.
It's one of the reasons I want to review that video. I went ahead and downloaded it in case she removes it now, so we can still review it. But it sounds to me, between the stuttering and the mispronunciations and the reading sentences out of turn. I mean, the dude can't fucking read.
Mm-hmm.
But it sounds to me like the story that was written down that he was trying to read sounds like it's about me and Tiffany.
It was weird. The person in his story had a Harley and a boat and a truck.
And a truck.
Oh,
Okay. So you caught what they said about that, right?
Yeah, I didn't think it was possible for them to sound any stupider than they already do, but you've accomplished that.
Yeah.
No. Like, are they the only ones that's ever owned a Harley and a boat and a truck?
And keep in mind, this character, that the main character and the other character in this story, it's actually two characters out, and there's a third character that they talk about, but it's not really in the story itself. They're in Florida, and I can almost tell you, you go outside in your neighborhood in Florida, you look down one way and you look down the other way, and half the homes is going to have a truck, Harley Davidson, and a boat.
Yep, pretty much.
Okay. Yes. And there's a good strong chance if you don't see a boat at one of the homes, it's probably because it's at the marina.
Yep, they got it moored somewhere other than like cheaper than or close by or with some other neighbor at their slip or something.
Exactly. And they're acting like that is it only can be them. Interesting little note about this. I wrote this thing back when I was taking a creative writing class back in 2019.
Wow, that's a ways ago.
Yeah, ways ago, before I even got on YouTube, before any one of us has ever heard of them. Now, I'm actually handing this file over to someone for an independent analyst to state when it was created and all that kind of stuff. That report has not got back to me yet. because I want to basically tell them, fuck off. I want to tell the documented slut to fuck off. I want to tell elevator boy he can bite me.
I also would like to tell the documented slut to pay your damn child support, you whore.
And hey, and tell the documented slut go get a job.
Oh, and Mr. Chrissy, stop posing as a contractor. You're not a real one. You never will be.
Hey, Teresa Miller, what's the question? And while we're waiting, so I decide what I'm going to do. I'm not going to torment everyone by playing that horrible first video. Like I said, it's awful. I'll admit it. It's awful.
Thank you. Thank you for sparing us, Doc.
However, I'm going to read the story. However, I'm going to read this. Bookieworm has actually gave
I like it.
Gave Ryder his nickname for this channel, so we'll go run with that for the Pedo Wannabe. And I'm waiting for I'm not explaining them. So I'm not explaining myself to them. Don't need to explain myself to them. I'm just trying to piss them off. So, you know, and the best way to piss them off is just make fun of how stupid they are.
Exactly. Dub, great minds think alike, it looks like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But, you know, I understand where Teresa's coming from. I'm not explaining to myself. I don't need to explain myself to them. Yeah. So here's the story. It's called, it was written back in 2019. There was a minor edit back in 2024 where I actually gave it a title, because the story itself, I just wrote the story but never gave it a title for the creative writing assignment.
What kind of creative writing class? Was it like a basic or an intro, or was it like an advanced?
Yeah, kind of a basic intro. I like the little creative writing, and there's a side of me that it's creative. And I was trying to let it out.
Oh, yeah. No, I did some creative writing when I was in my early 20s. So about 20 years ago, I did some creative writing. I didn't put anything out there, never got published, but I did enjoy to put my ideas onto paper and to invent a scene or invent a world and kind of let it live a little bit on the page.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of where I was at too. I wanted it to be just like that for me. So
I got a copy of this book. I'll have to send you. It's a book on creative writing. I'll get it together and send it off to you.
Okay, that'd be nice. I appreciate that. In fact, I'm going to put this on the screen so people can actually see what I'm reading. Let's add to stage. Oh, come on, add to stage. Why? Oh, I know why. Because I had this in what way? It's to stage. Okay, there we go. Like I said, the editing that I did was I gave it a title and I made it larger print for me to read. Okay. A hilly moment. It was the end of the day. Charles was tired and wanted to go home. He knew he couldn't. Vicky made him promise her he would go to the meeting tonight. She insisted for him to go and offered to drive him. Knock, knock. Are you still driving me? Vicky looked away from the monitor and smiled at him. I am glad you are going to that. I thought we might have to get into another fight about this. Charles' body shook. Vicky might be a friend, but after Joyce's death, she did push Charles to do what was best for himself. She called it tough love. Charles did realize that he needed the stubbornness to help him steer in the right direction. No, I think I learned my lesson by now, Charles said with a smile. Let me scroll down a little bit. Good. Did you eat today? No, and I'm hungry. I only had an apple. I'm hungry too. Vicky grabbed her purse. I think I might have a coupon in here. She begins to dig into her bag. Are we getting dinner before my meeting? Yes, we are. Vicky pulls an envelope. Here we go. BOGO! We're going to Country Barrel. Charles smiled. You're the boss. I guess you'll take me home and pick me up in the morning. Of course. Now let's go. Vicky and Charles walked downstairs. Vicky unlocked her car doors with her key fob. Charles opened the door and saw that she had her umbrella in the passenger seat. He placed the umbrella in the back seat and sat in the car. Vicky entered the car and started to drive. After a few moments, Charles turned the radio down. "I need to tell you something," Charles quietly said. "It's my fault that Joy was in that accident." Vicky pulled the car in a convenience store parking lot and stopped the vehicle. "What are you talking about?" "She would not be there if I did not ask her to go to the store and get me the new tackle from the next weekend's fishing trip." "Charles, stop that. It's not your fault." "Yes, it is. I asked Joy to go there. She would not have been there if it was not for me." "It was the drunk driver's fault. You have to stop blaming yourself. You did nothing wrong." "Vicky, please let me finish. Before I go to bed, I cannot sleep without thinking it should have been me. I can't forgive myself. I was selfish, and I could have waited for the tackle. That tackle that I did not need. That is why I started to gamble. That adrenaline high that I received when I won was so incredible. It was terrific because it replaced the depression and anger. Charles, you didn't know. Know what? I texted Joy and asked her to meet me at Belk's. She said yes and was going to see if you wanted me anything from the shopping center." Charles didn't remember Joy did ask him if he wanted anything while she was out. "If anyone should feel guilt, it should be me. It was my idea to have a ladies' day out at the shopping center. That is why I make you make. Obviously, that was a grammatical error that I needed fixed. That is why I made you make you are doing what is best for you. I failed you too much already. You can't afford me to fail you again." "Fail me? I should have done more to stop your Biloxi trip with Todd." "Oh, gee, I didn't realize Todd was there." Again, never heard of anything specific. "I knew it was not a good idea, and I did not try hard enough to stop the trip. Next thing I know, you were going every weekend. You started to lose your bets. You then had to sell your Harley Davidson, your boat, and your brand new truck, and your house. I failed you, and I failed Joy." Charles looked in Vicky's eyes. She was crying. "Vicky, you never failed me. I don't think you could stop me from going to Biloxi. I needed to fall to seek the help I need to heal from Joy's death. Promise me you won't blame yourself about my promise again." "I promise. And you promise you won't blame yourself for Joy's death. Blame me if you have to, but don't blame yourself." "I won't blame you. I'll blame the drunk driver." "Do you feel better?" Vicky asked. Charles thought for a second. "Actually, I do. How about you?" "Yes, I do too." "Are we hungry?" "We're hungry." Vicky places the car into drive and exits the parking lot. Charles had not felt this clear-headed in a long while. It was strange feeling that he was not the one to blame. Charles thought that he can now forgive himself, although now it was not needed. He was now concerned about Vicky. She admitted that she blamed herself also, and Charles could see that she did feel guilty for Joy's death. He should have never blamed himself, but he will never blame Vicky. "I'll admit, it feels that a ton of bricks was just removed from my shoulders," Charles said. "Good. You still have a ways to go. It's a start, and I'm happy you told me. How you feeling? I know it's a lot in your heart. How about you? Would you have ever admitted to your text to me?" "I don't think so. I had lost one good friend in an accident. I was afraid would lose another if I told you about planning the shopping trip that put her there." Charles stopped and digested what Vicky had just said. Yes, back in May when Joy had died, he would blame Vicky. He wouldn't probably want to talk to her. She feared losing someone else in her life. He could not fault her for that, and he was glad that she withheld that information. Talk to me if you need to, Vicky. I don't want you to walk around with this on your mind too much more. I will listen. Vicky smiled. I will, and you do the same. I think this is the first time we talked about Joyce's accident since it happened. Vicky pulled into Country Barrel parking lot. Charles' head hit the passenger side door, window at a sudden bump as the car ran over the curb. She parked her car and immediately opened her bag. A moment later, she pulls a tissue out of her giant pocketbook bag. Here, take this, dry your eyes, she said to Charles. He complied. She then pulled a second tissue from her purse and patted her eyes. They exited the vehicle and started walking the door. Chuck, hold on. Charles stopped and turns to Vicky. She hugs him. Thank you for sharing with me. I know it was tough for you. Now let's eat. Vicky then leads them into the restaurant. Okay. I was a little proud of that story. There's some, I still see I got some edit issues with it. Of course, I hadn't done anything with it since I wrote it, and since I read it the first time on that live video. Hopefully, it came out a little bit better than I did the first time. Well, what do you think, Professor Chaos?
Not bad. It shows good writing potential, story structure. You followed your narrative. You stuck to the facts, and you didn't stray from, like, the core elements of the story. So it did tell a story. It gave a little bit of a not a complete wrap up, but it gave a conclusion. But also, it left it open if you want to continue it. For another chapter.
That was and there's a bigger story behind this one that I had been working on. And I thought, but yes, there's some. I have not looked at it for a couple of years. I probably do need to look at it because I see some errors right now. And so I'm going to go over here. I have actually a poll ready. I'm going to start a poll. And the poll says, after hearing the story, what is your opinion? It's about them. You are creepy or they are narcissists. So I'm going to start the poll. This is on the YouTube side, so if you're in on the other platforms, we're doing this every on YouTube.
Okay.
So
I thought you were going to try to make me dance again, Doc. I was like, no.
Nah, we're not going. I'm not going to make you dance.
Okay.
No. But I love it. Yeah, well, exactly. That's just it. I mean, the joke I've said earlier, this is Florida. It is almost a law that you have to have a boat, truck, and a motorcycle.
What do they say? BOAT stands for break out another 1,000.
Yeah.
Any repairs? You better be prepared to break out another 1,000.
Yeah. And hey, MC Daily Gaff, it's good to see you. And yeah, I know I probably said this earlier, but yeah, it has nothing to do with them.
Right? That you would not connect those two at all from listening to that.
No, absolutely
I know
not.
You're slow, Chris and Tiffany, but please tell us you're not that slow.
Right. Exactly. Tell us that you're not. Seriously. Not everything's about you. But somehow, I mean, we've seen it with Ryder. With this whole freaking this probation revocation case that he basically skirted by.
Mm-hmm.
He tried to say it was a imposter, but yet when you start looking at it logically, the imposter went to court and actually went to some of the probation. That don't make sense to me.
I love it when the walrus posted at the beginning of the stream is he's so vain he probably thinks the song is about him.
Well, they're probably so vain that they probably think this live stream is about them.
Oh, they probably do.
Yeah, they probably do. Then when they realized that wasn't getting traction, and people were really questioning the mess out of it, then he'd try to go with the government conspiracy story, which that made no sense. People can risk 30 years of their life to put you in jail for 30 days? No, if they want to put you in jail if they want to put you in prison, they're not going to come up with some probation revocation stuff.
Right.
They'll come up with something big.
It's a conspiracy, and then I like to use my favorite line from what is it, Super Troopers is, I don't believe that shouldn't be shit turns purple and smells like rainbow sherbet.
I'm gonna give this another minute or two, but I see someone's already being a smarty, or they're probably one of those folks that don't really care for me because how dare I?
Or do we have a stock?
That now we know what the problem is.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're planning to play trivia at the end of this live broadcast just to see how it works.
I thought I saw the slow bus pull away.
Yeah, I thought I was milk pig. All right, but yeah. Swag, you got the link. Why aren't you up here, man? Why aren't you up here? So, yeah. I will invite people if you want to hear a horrible video, see a horrible video, please go check out the first one. I mean, it sucks. I'm not going to deny that.
You got home from running from the FBI all day, Swag? Rico.
Yeah. Yes. Retired crops already. First question is GT an idiot? Whoever it is, I have them on ignore. Yeah, booking worm. That's just it. I just now at this point I'm making fun of it anymore. But yeah. I mean, we're talking about Chris Ryder must think A Farewell to Arms is about him. You know, Ernest Hemingway's novel about the Spanish Civil War.
It just pops in. All it pops into my head when anybody mentions that for some reason is Monty Python. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Well, I'm talking about the Spanish Civil War. That was actually the war. The Nazis was testing some stuff in that war because it was right before World War II.
Oh,
they did have a lot of strategies during the Spanish Civil War. Kind of a little bit of history buff. I mean, like one of the things that fascinates me is South Carolina history. That's my home. Okay, and one of the least known serial killers nationwide is a guy named Pee Wee Gaskins. Scary MF. Yeah, he's a scary MF. There's a lot of murder cases out there a lot of missing people that they think Pee Wee Gaskins actually had murdered, and they just never found the bodies.
One of those guys.
And I actually wrote a fictional story.
Did he confess to him, or did they just like link him to the incident?
They linked him to these incidents, like they were seen in his area, and then suddenly they disappeared.
Oh, it like fit his pattern. Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The cases that they could actually convict him on was just a handful of cases, but they do suspect that he had killed a lot more people. And with that little suspicion, I wrote a story about one of his victims, how he at random picks them, which was basically they were hitchhikers. Did not matter if it was a man or woman. If he saw them hitchhiking, he would pick them up, allegedly, because we don't know for certain.
Did he go by another name, like the Route 12 killer or something like that, or?
No, we always knew him as Pee Wee Gaskins.
Because it sounds like one I watched a few YouTube videos about, like the Route 12 killer or like the Interstate something killer. It reminds me of that MO where they would target those specifically that were, hitchhiking or hitching rides or transients, kind of a word, as you would say.
Yeah, well, transients, hitchhikers, especially back in those days, they were actually in a lot of danger. A lot of victims that were hitchhikers.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Well, yeah, that's just it. And so, hey, why don't we end this this stream, this not stream, but excuse me, this poll. And let's take a look at those numbers.
I was about to say, it's kind of early, isn't it?
I gave it about 5 minutes, but 92% says they are narcissists. Now, we probably kind of already know who's the person that said that it's about them, you're creepy. Georgia Transparency. Just saying. I mean, he's very ingenious. I haven't heard Doc say anything creepy, especially when you think about the shit that comes out of GS and Finkel's mouths. Thank you, Capsule. Thank you. That's a very, very good point. I try to be respectful. I really do. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard. When we're dealing with people like that are unethical, immoral, and quite frankly, in my opinion, evil. Sometimes it's hard to be maintain a respectful way to communicate with people, especially to those people, because I do believe Georgia Transparency does not practice any kind of media or journalism ethics, although he wants to claim to be a journalist. He definitely is not moral, in my opinion. And same with Todd, same with Chris Ryder, same with the documented slut. And all three of them has demonstrated that they are evil.
Oh, agreed, 100%. They've done enough, or at least 3-4 times over, aside from ripping off old ladies to getting pregnant by another man while their partner was in prison, to not paying for that child's well-being on the thousands of dollar mark, and repeatedly being caught on the record stating you never wanted your children. Yeah, it's not much else you can do on that one.
Yeah, so what they did to me, I mean, this is probably one of the Georgia Transparency's stock accounts. They weren't trying to make me angry. Or they were not trying to alarm me, scare me. If it makes them angry, great. I love it. What felon supporter are you talking about? Are you talking about a certain individual's son that has not yet have a trial? I mean, I don't know who you're talking about. I mean, quite frankly, I'm not sitting here calling Chris Ryder a felon, but I know he's got felon charges.
Two wrongs don't make a right. Yeah, Chris and Tiffany don't make a right. You're exactly right on that one.
Yeah. Exactly.
They're both wrong 100% of the time.
This is Georgia Transparency's, Chris Ryder's, and Tiffany Napier's and Todd Bryant's way of trying to silence me. And they're finding out that's the one going to make me be more loud and vocal.
Oh, they're so creative.
And again, citizenship, they are charges. Has not even gone to court yet. And quite frankly, how about what Chris Ryder did? I mean, he endangered a child's life.
He's been convicted of beating, a certain member of the opposite sex. But he's been convicted, not just accused. He's been convicted of it.
Guys, I mean, yeah. So, like I said, Russell is trying to upset me, and I'm going to say this. He's not been convicted of that charge. And yet you're supporting Chris Ryder, who has more felonies than anyone else. More charges. Let's rephrase that. More charges. And we'll just see what happens. I love how they're assuming a lot of stuff on this. And that's why, I don't know anything about these cases, and I'm not going to comment on them.
You ever heard that old adage, Doc? You know what happens when you assume?
Uh-huh.
people might want to remember that, going forward.
Yeah.
Mhm. But I am looking forward to the 4th coming up. We got Arizona here. We haven't had our fireworks canceled, so we're actually lucky. I'm just hoping it's not going to be like 90 degrees when I have to, load the kids in the wagon with the glow sticks, and then we end up walking out to a spot on the property where we can see the fireworks displays from about 3 different areas in our city, because our city is so big. It does them on the south side, on the west side, on the north side, and then the military base does their own fireworks. So we just have to kind of angle ourselves, and the kids can look at this one when it goes off, and then this one, and then that one over there. And then, of course, we are so close to Mexico that a lot of people again tend to either drive to Mexico or they drive to New Mexico, and they get them nice fireworks and bring them back for us, and we get those private shows. It's kind of fun.
So, so real quick, 007. I'm gonna just call him 007. I noticed Tiff and Chrissy are on Mester's Lives all day, every day. I wonder how they continue to not work and are able to stay out of jail for not paying child support and continue to buy lawyers plus. Okay, I think there's probably another part to that. Yeah, here we go. Pay rent and phone internet insurance, groceries, etc., while spending entire days, weeks, months, and years on YouTube every single day. Must be nice. I work 40 to 50 hours a week and can't pay my bills.
Real N-word, that's 100% right there. That 007.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
100%. Why do I only live stream 3 times a week? Because I do have a real world, real life. There's a lot more I would love to do with this, but I don't have time to.
Like, yeah, YouTube don't pay bills. You got to work well, I'm not doing 9 to 5. I've been doing 7 to 3:30 been my hours recently. So
right, yeah. And Rabbit has jumped down. He's been working on some things behind the scenes. So let's take a couple of. I need to look at a couple things real quick. Let's see what we got going on. What time is it, anyways, guys? Oh, it's 8:30. All right.
30 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, he's going live when? It's upcoming. Let me see when he's going live. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's going live real soon. I did want to play a round of the trivia game, and then we'll end the stream from there. Okay. And this is nothing more than a test, just to be honest with you guys. It's not for us to just ask a few questions, and we're just this is just for me to observe on some things. Rabbit's watching the background. So let's put this in the chat, the link to the game. Be sure to log in with your Google account. And we'll start this very soon. When you get there, when you log in, go to the pub game. Go to pub play. You'll see it when you scroll down to the bottom. I'm going to be waiting for some folks to hop in. Let me also share. Let's remove this. Remove. Let's stop screen and share the screen. All right. I'm going to share this on the screen now so you can see. All right, pub play. When you get here, you scroll toward the bottom, you should see the pub play. Enter pub play. And we're waiting for people to join. And we're waiting. I'm going to give people a few minutes to join. I'm watching on the other side, so I see Dub already in there. Joe, okay. I do see some real names, so I'll try not to say the real names. I'll give a few more minutes. We'll get a few players, then I'll start the games. And yeah. Katie said, what? Okay, Katie said, yeah, pub play. So go to, make sure you click on pub waiting. Pub play is where you want to go to. Katie, yeah, please join us, Katie. I would love to see how you feel about it. Candace, now Candace has been playing all day long. She's like at level 22. Uh, yeah. Let's see. Let me put it back in here again. There you go. It's back in. Yep, we're going to be playing a round, quick round. Couple of questions. Yeah, thank you. Let's see who else we. Yep. I'll give a couple more people a chance to get in, and then we'll start the round.
Oh, since G Swag isn't here, I can do a hey, Candace.
Well, I'm getting jealous, and I'll put the link one more time in. We are going to test this. David, welcome to the show. We're going to do a quick round of trivia just for a test, and we'll be announcing the real trivia night real soon. All right. Okay. All right, we are ready to play, I think. I'm going to go ahead and start the round. Oh, swag, looking at stats. And you know what? I honestly expected my numbers to be a little low today because it's Thursday before the 4th of July. But, that is an interesting fact. Someone might be upset tonight. All right, let's go ahead and start the round. Let me shuffle to questions. And start round one. Okay. Well, I got to start the game first. Okay, there we go. We're starting the game, and we shall start. Okay, we're accepting answers. The question is, which artist is famous for Purple Rain? And as we are waiting for people to answer.
Keeping it light for the first question.
Well, I have no choice on the questions. They are randomly generated. Some questions are kind of funny questions. Some questions are some serious questions. And there's a lot of little things I am looking at and watching. And okay, we'll show correct answers. We only have 5 submitted answers so far. Waiting. I don't think we got. Yeah, so let's. And all 5 are right.
Shut up, Swag. Shut up.
Yeah, Swag. Don't answer questions. Don't answer questions. I answer them on the board. All right, we shall proceed to the next question. Now, you cannot answer until I say start round, when I hit the start round. So, who was the first person to print books using movable type in Europe? Johannes Gutenberg, Isaac Newton, Galileo Galilei, Martin Luther. Start round. Now you can answer your questions. Wow, they do it. They jump right on it too. All right. Let's show correct answers. And are y'all seeing your points changing in everything? So, showing correct answers, and it's A, Johannes Gutenberg. And we'll proceed to next question. Do one more question, 2 more questions. Which common season was once valuable enough to be used as money? Start the round. And I'm accepting answers now. Okay. This one we got a mixture of answers. I kind of think it's one thing, but we'll show the correct answers. Salt. You know, I was actually going agreeing with one other person thinking it was pepper. All right, we'll proceed.
I was waffling in between that too, and then in my remember in school they taught us like a test taking tactic. When you're unsure about two answers, you just choose one at 50-50. You kind of flip a coin, or you just blind eye and choose. I went salt. So cool.
Okay. All right, we've got one more. We'll do one more question, and then we'll end around. Who led the Israelites into the promised land after Moses? Was it Aaron, Joshua, Caleb, or Samuel?
Now, I am not one of the chosen people, so I am just guessing on this one.
Right. But don't do it out loud.
That's what she said. Oh, you gotta start the round, Doctor.
Oh, thank you. That's gonna be my little. That's why you're there, to keep me in line. Salt, Jimmy Buffett. Okay. All right.
All right.
And we actually, yep. Okay. And now we'll show you the correct answer. And it was Joshua. Now we'll pursue. Actually, we're going to end the round now. Let's see if we get the points generated. Round ended. But I'm not seeing points on here. That's okay. So we've got a little issue with that. This is why I was doing this test. I don't see. Do you see points on your end?
No, sir. This is just a beta test. It looks like we're still got some gremlins to work out.
Yeah. We'll get that worked on. This is why we kind of throw this out there. Just do a quick test. Thank you for testing those that came in. I appreciate that. This was a quick 5-minute test. So all of you, you're awesome folks. Thank you for coming and help us out.
Great number.
Yeah. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for playing. I'm going to go ahead.
Justice, you're too late for this. It was just a quick little beta test, so you can catch us for the next one, and we might have a few more questions, or we might give it another round next time.
Yes. What we'll probably do is do another beta test, but it's going to be for a few invited people. Just kind of in the private, so we can have an open conversation as we're testing things out. But my goal is to, by next Sunday, have our first game night, or game day. And then I'm thinking about which day I'm actually going to do the game night on, and I may choose to go on Friday.
That seems like a good day.
Yeah, I think Friday would, because it kind of goes to that pub motif, having a trivia night. It's just kind of, I think that would be a perfect night for it. Or maybe move my live streams to Fridays and do the game night on Saturdays. I don't know. I'm going back and forth on that, but we'll work that one out. We'll work the details out on as we're moving forward. So thank you for being here. Thank you for it, Professor Chaos. Anything you want to add?
No, it was a good Thursday, but tomorrow we have our sort of holiday, and then we actually have our real holiday on the Saturday. But I just want to remind everyone to stay safe when they enjoy themselves on this holiday. No matter what you're going to do, if you're going to indulge yourself in some Pabst or some spirits of your choosing, just stay safe. And if you're going to indulge, don't drive, of course. And be careful with them fireworks too. Yeah.
And Kenneth, you do point, that is one thing you're absolutely right. We have to be kind of a little bit faster. Unfortunately, this is a live stream and things can get a little wacky. That's why we don't have a timer on the questions yet. We're probably not going to put a timer on the pub questions. But we'll probably make sure we do this. Keep it around 10 seconds after questions popped up and read. And thank you for being a new subscriber. I always I appreciate that. All right. And guys, I'm going to go ahead and hit the end stream button. Do me a favor, hang out for about 5 to 10 seconds. I want you to see what pops up before you run away after the outro starts. And until next time, well, quick programming note. I will not do live stream on Saturday. I may not do one on Sunday. I am leaning toward it to be taking the weekend off. So next live stream for sure is Monday, but kind of pay attention to the channel. Until next time, have a good night and take care of yourselves and stay safe. I would love to see everybody back on Monday. Good night.
Well, the night's grown quiet, the story's all told. The fire's burning down to embers and gold. Your glass is near empty, your laughter still rings from the jokes and the truth and the wild little things. We sang for the fighters, we laughed at the fools. We bend just a bit, but we don't break the rules. From tall tales to truths that cut clean to the bone. You were never quite here, but never alone. So raise up your glass, let the good times stay close to the friends that you've made and the ones you need most. When the lights all go dim and the last cause in sight, we'll be waiting right here for another good night. Now Doc's told his stories, the truth's had its say, and the world can go spin just a little its way. From madness to meaning, from chaos to cheer, there's always a seed and a story right here. So wherever you wander, wherever you roam, may you find a good fire and call it your home. And remember these words as you walk out the door. Until next time, take care of yourself. So raise up your glass, don't be facing the night with a heart that's too heavy or dimming your light. 'Cause the stories ain't over, they're just getting rest, and the next one might just be the borrow. Off with you now! Don't be strangers! We'll keep the fire warm! So raise up your glass, let the good times stay close to the friends that you've made and the ones you need most. When the lights all go dim and the last call's in sight, we'll be waiting right here for another night.
Big gulps, huh? All right. Well, see you later.